Hello YouTube, I'm back with another reaction video. My name is Shneer and this is Talking Crime. On today's video, we're going to do a reaction video with this young lady on TikTok stated that her baby daddy had a baby by her friend. So let's get started on today's video. Like, I'm hearing so much of this is getting to the point where it's weird and it's giving she was never your friend. So let's get started on today's story time.
Okay, y'all, so this is gonna be a part one of how I found out that my baby daddy had another baby on the way. But not just from anybody. This was my friend. He had got my friend pregnant and my friend ended up keeping the baby. Okay, cool. So, y'all, me and my baby daddy had been together since our senior year of high school. I did not know him before that. I never, I was dating somebody else my freshman, junior, and whatever the third year. I don't know. 9th, 10th, 11th grade, I was dating somebody else. Senior year, we broke up, and I ended up talking to my baby daddy. We were best friends, and then, we became more than best friends after we started messing around or whatever. And mind you, we graduated in 2019. I had my daughter in 2021 of July. So yeah, I really don't know where I stopped at in the first part, because I'm out here by the pool or whatever. So this is part two. So me and him had been together since high school. Like I said, we used to always work the same jobs. Like, me and him was the best of friends. Like, we worked at Amazon together, call centers together. Like, we was grinding. We was really grinding. You know what I'm saying? When I found out I was pregnant, you know what I'm saying, he still continued to work or whatever. I work from home. Like, we was getting to the bag. We was getting to the bag for our baby or whatever. So, and he would always do stuff, you know what I'm saying, for me. I would do stuff for him, his family. I was always over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was really locked in. Like, couldn't nobody tell me shit about my baby daddy, because I just thought he was just such a good dad, you know what I'm saying? He was, of course, we used to get into arguments, we used to get into fights, stuff like that, but nothing that I did, like, I did not see this coming, not with that person or whatever. I gotta find out how I can add pictures and stuff too in here, like, because the pictures are crazy. And I've known this girl since in middle school, y'all. Like, this was not no associate that I said hey and bye to. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? She came to my baby shower. She came to his birthday, my birthday. She had been over my house. And mind you, I live in Orlando. My baby shower wasn't even in Orlando. It was in Cocoa. Y'all know where Cocoa Beach at? That's like a good hour away from Orlando. So you drove from fucking Orlando to Cocoa to come show support and stuff for our baby. You know what I'm saying? You got us a gift. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I just now feel like it was not genuine. Like, my daughter turned 6 months. She bought her outfit. You bought her toys. Like, it's just not giving genuine anymore, y'all. Like now that I sit back and look on it, like, damn, like, what the fuck?
It was definitely giving trying to be a stepmama at this point, but she didn't know it at all. And see, you don't really know the signs, so it's really tricky to say she should have saw it coming, because some people can definitely fool you with wolf eyes. Like, however they say it, people can literally fool you into thinking that they really your friends, but they not.
Okay, y'all, so yeah, this is part three. So part three, basically, like I was saying before, like, okay, when I first found out I was pregnant, this girl was one of the people that was in my close friends or whatever, and she was so happy, so excited, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I just called my baby Peanut because she was small. My baby was really small. Like, I'm so excited for Peanut. Like, oh my God, I can't believe having a baby. Okay, cool. So yeah, she ended up coming to my baby shower, thinking we're still cool, you know what I'm saying? And then even after the baby shower, like I said, me and this girl were sharing locations. You know what I'm saying? She's coming to my birthday events, coming to his birthday events, like nothing has happened. And right before I found out, one of my friends, she ended up having an Airbnb for Thanksgiving, because my baby daddy is a trucker. He drives trucks. He started driving trucks maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, it hasn't been, he hasn't been trucking for 2 years, so maybe like a little bit over a year ago. He got his CDLs to become a trucker, so he was over the road. So in my head, I'm thinking, like, there's no way you know what I'm saying, that he could be doing anything while he's over the road. Because he's gone for, you know what I'm saying, weeks at a time. He only come back home for like 5-7 days, 2 weeks at the most, or whatever. But I was wrong. And I ain't gonna lie, like during that time, I was texting other people. Like, we had made an agreement to, I was gonna roll out, like, you know what I'm saying, not do anything, but he was texting other people. And when he had came home for Thanksgiving, he went to my phone and seen I was texting somebody or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I'm texting him. Like, it is what it is, or whatever. He agreed. Okay, you want to text him? Okay, cool. I'm gonna block him. All right, cool. But mind y'all, at this time, he's fucking her. He's messing with her. Like, you can't be a hypocrite. Let me, if you're going to be doing you, let me do me, because I was not having any relations as far as linking and, you know, having sex with people. I was just texting people, like being on FaceTime with people, nothing more than that.
Okay, in my opinion, this where everything went downhill. Like, you texting people, he texting people, like, but that don't give the right for him to sleep with your friend. That was extra weird. I mean, it seems like he gave you the okie dokie to like text people back and forth because he was already doing messy stuff. So he wanted something to use against you. What type of friend would even like fall into that type of trap other than a friend who wanted to walk in your footsteps anyway? Like, weird.
Okay, y'all. So this is a part 4. Sorry, y'all. This is a part 4. So yeah, October was my baby's birthday. We had all went bowling. She ended up coming. She was there. Okay, after bowling, we ended up going to my other friend, baby daddy house. It was all drinking outside and stuff like that. She came there too. Mind y'all, this girl had to be to work the next morning at like 5 in the morning, and she still want to hang. Like, okay. But mind y'all, her and him are having like little conversations on the side by themselves. And we didn't really peep that until like after everything came out, because we wasn't even thinking of it like that. But
no, ma'am, you should have been all up in both of their face. Like, why y'all off to the side having a conversation? Like, what it is to talk about that nobody else don't want to hear. Like, come back over this way, please, at this point.
one of my other friends had ended up going over there, whatever, and he was just like, oh, you one of Jordan best friends, like, you real solid, ain't nobody else her friend. And it's like, looking back at it now, like, nigga, you damn near want to tell yourself, like, what the hell? Okay, cool. So the next 2 weeks was my birthday. He could not come to my birthday because he was driving trucks. He could not take time off my birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? He ended up, getting my hair done, stuff like that, or whatever case might have been. And then the next time he came home was Thanksgiving, which was my other friend Airbnb. And the girl ended up coming because I invited her there. No one else invited her. We all was cool with her, but I was really the only one that was invited her places to come. I was like, yeah, bring a bottle, the light's gonna be cool or whatever. And this is why my daddy found out I was texting other people. But mind you, you're screwing with her, but you're worried about what I'm doing. It's just not fair. The math not mathing. But okay, cool. We agreed like we wasn't gonna do anything after that. All right, cool. So, y'all, in December, I kid y'all not, I seen on Twitter, I seen a removal prayer, like basically remove anybody out your life who isn't for you or whatever, and just let God reveal everything to you. So, y'all, I kid y'all not, after I said that prayer, I kept having dreams that he was having a baby on me with a friend. But in my dreams, I just got the vibe that it was a friend, like, and there was a baby, like, you know what I'm saying? I just kept having dreams about him and a baby on me. And I ended up telling his sister, like, I'm having dreams that your brother is having a baby on me, like, which is crazy. Like, I don't know where these dreams are coming from. And at the time, I think my daughter, I don't know why this video keep pausing, but I kept having dreams that he had a baby on me or whatever. And it was just really odd because I've never had dreams like that before unless I was pregnant. And I knew I was not pregnant, y'all. I knew that was not it. So, fast forward to April. My baby daddy came home in April, y'all, okay? For my niece's birthday party, which was April 2nd. That's when he came home. A week before he came home, he ended up texting me and letting me know, like, I want to talk to you. I have to tell you something when I get back home. So I'm like, okay, well, let me know what it is. let me know now. He would not tell me.
That's a sign right there, baby. It ain't nothing that he really want to tell you, but he know he got to tell you. Like, that was a sign right there when he wanted to wait to tell you.
Okay, so this is part 5. So, like I said, he came back home April for my niece's birthday party. Y'all, we all vibing, all having a good time. You know what I'm saying? The girl wasn't there. She wasn't invited or whatever. It's me, his sister, my mama, my brothers, his mama, his brothers. Everybody, you know, vibing out for my niece's birthday party. And then that night, we had ended up getting this. So, yeah, that night we had ended up getting a section or whatever. Like, we was vibing out for my niece's first birthday party. Like, having a blast. Got my hair done, everything. And then, mind you, y'all, this girl's still in my close friends. And I'm still in her close friends. But it was odd because every time I would swipe up and say something to her on her story, she would just start responding to me. Like, she was scared to, you know, face me or whatever, or just didn't want to have no communication with me. Then, too, mind y'all, she's in my close friends. Seeing intimate moments between us, like, I just know, like, she felt dumb because you're sitting up here pregnant. Oh, mind y'all, too, she didn't let him know that she was going to not be following through with the abortion. From my understanding, you know, he was going to give her money for an abortion. She declined, said, oh, she got the money, she need the money. And she had ended up ghosting him until, you know, she came back letting him know that, oh, she's keeping her baby. She didn't want to go through with the abortion. Oh, she's seen her baby at the ultrasound. She can't do it. She talked to her mama. Her mama made her go in front of the church and tell the church congregation of how she got pregnant and they're against abortions and things of that nature. Okay? Okay.
While she was going up in front of the congregation telling them how she got pregnant and everything, she should have told them the whole thing. I got pregnant by my friend's boyfriend, and now we don't know what to do. And if I don't get an abortion, I'm going to have to, like, tell him so he can tell my friend. Like, girl, stop playing them games. Her plan was not to get an abortion. Her plan was to have a child by him. Because technically, she wanted to walk in your shoes. She wanted what you had. She wanted to have a baby by him. Like, and they both was playing you dead in your face the whole time.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to work, baby. Money be calling me, and yeah. It's still tight? Callie was saying her hair was too tight. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, April, we went out to the club. You know, after we got back from the club, he had... What? No, you can get into bed. I'm gonna bathe you later. My daughter always want to take a bath. So, turn the light on, Callie.
I'll see.
If you sleep, you go in your room.
No, I'm going to your room.
How long, y'all? I gotta turn the light on because she just... Okay, so that night, like I said, we ended up going to the club, getting a section for my niece turning 1. And after the club, he basically was like, Jordan, come sit down, come in the room, or whatever. I had put Callie to bed, or whatever. So I'm like, what you gotta tell me? He was just like, oh, like, you need to sit down, because I know you're going to fight me. Like, I'm not gonna cut you. I'm the type of person, like, I don't do all that arguing and back and forth. Like, I'm going to swing. I'm going to want to hit you. Like, so I'm like, I'm not gonna hit you. Like, just tell me so I can know. So he was just like, well, we've been through a lot, and you've done what you've done, and I've done what I've done. Just basically trying to prep me to get ready for the bullshit. So I'm like, okay, like, where is this going? Well, he was like, I did end up getting someone else pregnant, and they are keeping the baby. I'm like, okay, who? Oh, it's Zaria. Zaria. Are you cool? Are you okay?
Okay.
Are they okay? No, my bad, y'all. I'm cleaning the sheets. So he tells me that, and honestly, y'all, I feel like I handled it in just such a way that he was not expecting. I didn't put my hands on him. The first thing I wanted to do, because I was in his mama's house, in his room. I got up, started getting all my things, all my daughter's things, and I was ready to go. Like, I don't want to be around you no more. Like, you just told me you had a baby on the way with a bitch. Mind you, me and you were just having sex. I don't want to be around you. So then that's when his mama, you know, was just like, Jordan, like, what's going on? Like, where are you going? Why are you taking Callie? I'm just like, bro, like, tell your mom what you told me. Tell your mom what you told me, please. Inform her of the bullshit.
Right. He was afraid to tell his mama, honey. That's who should have been the first person you told before you even told her. So she can give you a better plan on how to like break the news to her, cause whew, Jesus.
So I'm gonna do part 9 over since TikTok removed it for community violations. I honestly don't know what I did or said, but I'm gonna start back over. So I ended up telling him, like, you know, go tell your mom, like, because his mom was already like wondering, like, why am I just trying to pack me and my daughter's things out of the blue? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, bro, like, tell your mama what you just told me. Like I'm really finna tweak out. Like, tell your mom what you just told me. So he was just like, oh, mom, like I have another baby on the way. And she was like, with who, Junior? I was like, sorry. She's like, who is that? I was like, remember the light-skinned girl, mommy? Like, you know, you remember her? So she was like, what? Like, how could you do this to Jordan? She's a good girl. She's a good mother to Callie. She do everything for you and us. Like, I didn't raise you to be like that. Like, his mom really was, you know, vouching for me and stuff like that. But she was saying, like, at the end of the day, she was going to be there for her granddaughter. But, like, she also was saying that she was reassuring me that, you know, it was not going to be no one to take my place. Like, I was going to always be her daughter-in-law. The girl wasn't going to be allowed to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, she don't want no dealings with her. She was just saying stuff like that, y'all. Okay. So, then that night, I had asked my mama to pick me up, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I called my mom. I was like, Mom, like, come get me. Like, I don't even know where my car was. Because I think my car was at my house. And I drove in the car with him. I really don't remember. But my mom ended up having to come get me. I was like, Mom, come get me. Like, Vic told me I had the baby on the way. And my friend, she was like, like, what? Like, oh, my gosh. So she ended up coming to get me. And yeah, that whole night, I could not sleep. Like, I was just thinking, like, how am I going to get through this? Like, what the hell? And then the stuff that he was saying too was just like, oh, this baby is your karma for cheating on me. I'm just like, bro, like, there's no way you're sitting up here saying that a baby's my karma. Like, a baby is never going to be my karma. Trust and believe, like, never, ever, ever, ever. I that's not karma for me. That's karma for y'all. Like, that's God just showing me who I need to X out of my life. Literally, that's all it was. So, after that, what happened? I think that's really it for part 9, because I was asking what his mama say. Like, his mom was just, you know, she really just wasn't, like, she was shocked too. Like, she couldn't sleep and shit like that. Like, his mama was really like, just, she couldn't believe what I was telling her that he did and what he was saying that he had done. Like, it was just a shock to everybody. Oh, and then too, in part 9, I was saying that you know, they was telling me, like, oh, it only happened 2 times or whatever, that they had sex in her car. It was on some drunk shit. I don't believe that. I still to this day don't believe that. Oh, she was on birth control. If you're on birth control pills, I'm just finding it very hard to believe that you're that very small percentage of women that get pregnant while taking the pill consistently. Like, there's just no way. And then, like I said before, when it came to the abortion, she was going to go get an abortion. She ended up not getting one because her people convinced her not to get an abortion. And then he told me something about, oh, she waited too late. Oh, it's a new abortion rule. Blase, blase. I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. This is what I was being told at that time.
Her plan was never to get an abortion. The mama probably was just telling her in the meantime because she seen that she was upset, whatever she wanted to hear. But of course, that mama was going to be in that child's life. Of course, the child's mother was going to be in the house. Like, at the point, she was just saying something to get her not to be upset. Come on now, that's his mama. Let's be real, please.
Okay, y'all, so this part 9. So like I said, I was letting them know, like, at the end of the day, I still want the kids to be, know each other, be sisters, like, all that matching stuff. Like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm not bitter in that sense. Like, I don't hate nobody. You don't get to prosper in life with hate in your heart. Like, that ain't even me. So, okay, cool. Like I was saying, the next couple of days he was still in town, and I was still allowed over his house. Like, I still had the key to his house and everything or whatever. And he had told me, like, oh, like, can you watch Callie? Because Callie's over there. Like, can I watch Callie while he go to an appointment? I'm like, okay, cool. So I have his location. Well, he thought I didn't have his location. And I still have her location. Like, we're actively sharing locations. So I see they're in the same spot. And I'm just like, so you had an appointment with her, but you couldn't tell me. Like, at this point, if I already know you have a child on the way with this girl, the least you can do is show some respect and let me know, like, oh, I have an appointment to be with her, like, I'm gonna be there, whatever. It just was a lot of stuff that I didn't like about that or whatever. So I'm getting mad, like, nigga, you think you finna play me and just be at this girl appointment and not tell me nothing? Like, nah. So I think, like, one of his brothers ended up coming home, whatever. Somebody ended up coming home, and I ended up leaving them with Callie. And I had zoomed over there to where they was at. And then when I got there, they was at a doctor's appointment. They was sitting in his car. So I seen her car, seen his car, and I reversed my car by his car, side by side. So I knocked on the window, and I'm like, so you wasn't gonna tell me, like, you wasn't gonna say nothing, like you was at an appointment with her? Oh, this is about her baby. This is about her baby. Yeah, nigga, but you're here. Like, you felt to mention any of that. Had you have communicated that you're, going to an appointment with her, like, okay, cool, I respect it, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all time together. But you're sitting up here lying, making it seem like you know what the fuck was going on. So yeah, I just started stealing off on him in the car, like, do, like, punch him in the face, in the lips, like, and she's in the passenger side of his car just looking, like, did not move, ain't say shit, and me and him is out, at this point, we're outside of the car fighting. I done caught my auntie on the phone with me, like, Jordan, don't hit that boy, you gonna go to jail, all of this. And I'm just like, bro, like, no, like, everyone got me fucked up. So that's when I ended up getting back in my car, and I ended up going back to his house to get my daughter. So he ended up calling his mom or whatever, and I guess telling her, like, oh, don't let me in the house to get Callie. So I'm banging on the door, like, girl, like, give me my child. So that's when someone ended up calling my mama. My mama ended up coming over to his house or whatever, and my grandpa ended up coming over to his house or whatever, and just like, oh, like, don't put your hands on him anymore. Like, this is getting ridiculous. You're losing it. Which I was, because it was just like so much anger built up in me. Like, even though I was trying to be mature about the situation, it just like, it was so much hurt because you're trying to be sneaky about it still. Like, come on now.
The whole situation is crazy for people to be like, oh, just get your anger out, but don't no, like, she pissed the hell off. Get her away from him. He stay away from her since he wanna lie. I mean, she was being an adult about the situation and like be like, okay, well, you got a pregnant, well, we're gonna have to figure something out because both of our children are gonna be siblings. But yet you fail to tell her, like, that you're going to doctor's appointments and stuff. Like, that's weird.
Okay, y'all, so this part 10. So during that time period too, y'all,
I did it.
good job, I ended up noticing that, like, one of her cousins had ended up, might have her cousin and my close friends too, the cousin ended up unfollowing me and we had to follow her. So I'm like, is you telling people that you got a baby on the way by him? Like, what's going on? So she's just like, no, I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm not sure. Oh, my cousin is weird. I wouldn't tell her anything. She talks too much. I'm just like, okay, coincidence. So then, that's when my baby dad, Callie, watch out. That's when
Yeah, the video.
Okay, but I didn't see my face.
I'm the video. Bye.
So, she ended up telling his friends too, like, and he was trying to like, oh, how did everybody not have a baby? I'm like, she's the one telling people she has the baby on the way by you. Like, I'm embarrassed. Why the fuck would I be telling people? Like, you gotta make it make sense. So that was another thing he went through. He was getting mad because she's telling people, thinking it was me the whole time. It ain't even me, nigga. It's her. And also we had ended up doing a family trip in August. We had one planned for Arizona and Vegas. It was me, him, our daughter, my brothers, my mama's, and my stepdad and my stepbrother. And at this time in August, I was already talking to somebody else. And he was giving me whatever I wanted. Like, me and him were still together to this day, whatever. Like, and when he found out that I was talking to this person, he gave me an ultimatum of either I block the person or either I work on our family. Mind you, this is already after this man has told me he has a baby on the way with my friend. You're giving me an ultimatum to block this person or work it out with you. I told him I'm not blocking the dude, like, point blank period. He not going nowhere. Well, we ended up having going on a trip. So on the trip, he was getting mad because I would not have sex with him. And it's like, nigga, are you okay? Like, are you really okay? And then when it had, I was in the shower or whatever, and I told him, like, got the shower, like, bro, I don't want you seeing me no more. And he was just like, oh, yeah, she's talking about something, I can't see her body, I done seen it before. Okay, well, now you can't see it no more. Like, I was just over everything, and I just wanted to get away from him. Like, it was just, I ain't feel the same no more. Like, once you get with somebody, and you get, like, you know what I'm saying, they what they say, you have to get under somebody to get over somebody. Like, I didn't care no more. I didn't care what he did, who he did it with, what he didn't do for me with. Like, I just didn't care no more. I got somebody else that treated me 100 times better. So that's what it was. So we went August 1st to Arizona and Vegas. Their baby shower was around like middle or late August. And I'm gonna insert the picture to it and them at the baby shower. He ended up inviting his people last minute because he didn't have nobody to show support. And it just, and I tell y'all, everybody was sending that shit to me and was just like, oh, this is his baby mama. Like, is she okay? Like, they okay? They look happy. Like, is she not embarrassed? I'm just like, hey, I guess she not embarrassed. Like, nothing I can do. What's up?
My leg got I get it right now.
And your lip gloss? Okay.
No, it's right there. Right there.
Okay, y'all, so this is part 11. I look mad tired. I had to cook dinner and stuff for Callie. But yeah, like I said, baby shower happened. Everybody was shocked because everybody knew him to be with me. And now you're popping out with her and everybody knew like we was friends. So it just looked crazy as hell. As y'all see in the picture, he was holding on her stomach and stuff. And that's one of the things that he mentioned to me. He was like, oh, I'm not gonna be touching our stomach. It's not gonna be how we was at our baby shower. It's gonna be on some cordial stuff. Like, but at this time, the baby shower, me and him wasn't even together, y'all. And the day of his baby shower, I end up having to go and get my daughter. Like, I kind of felt like it was weird, like, why my daughter can't go to her sister's baby shower. Like, whatever. And I did want to go at first because I made a joke with her. I was like, oh, you can't have my bitch, I eat up all my motherfucking food, bitch. I'm coming to yours because I eat up your food. But I ended up not going because it just was a lie. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to take that in a sense, and I probably would have crashed your baby shower. Like, I know I would have did some crash out behavior, so I was not invited to the baby shower, y'all. Neither was my daughter. But that's neither here nor there. Fast forward to December. Okay, we went from August to December. December, I end up making a post. Oh, she had the baby in September. December, I end up making a post on Twitter, and it was just like basically saying like, oh, what's the grimiest thing a friend has done? And I shared my experience, which is this one. And it went viral, a little piece on Twitter. And everybody was mad, y'all. Like, so freaking upset at me. Oh, you didn't have to post that. All this other stuff of what I shoulda, woulda, coulda did. Mind y'all, no one's in my shoes. So how are y'all telling me what I need to be doing and how I should be feeling? Weird. And final part of my baby daddy ended up getting my friend pregnant. She lied about getting an abortion, and she ended up keeping the baby. So like I was saying in part 11, everyone was mad about the post that I made on Twitter. I honestly feel like they was mad because they went viral and they were embarrassed because Y'all were just cheesed up at a baby shower posting pictures. But now when I want to post a picture saying how grimy y'all is, y'all are mad at me. Okay. So, like I said before, me and her were sharing locations. We had stopped sharing locations. And I ended up getting a new number. But his sister ended up giving the girl my number. And I was just like, why was my number given out? And what's crazy is, y'all, I thought it was my baby daddy who gave her my number. The whole time it wasn't even him. It was his sister. Like, girl, so y'all know, like, they be like, oh, them family members gonna stick beside their brother or something. Yes, y'all, that is so freaking true. They're gonna stick behind their son or whoever, no matter what. No matter what. So me and the sister ended up getting into an argument, going back and forth. I was like, girl, like, how can you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You picking sides, like, you're playing middleman. And yeah, that's how I felt about it. She felt like she wanted to be the middleman. We got into it. She said some stuff about me. I said something about her. I said something about her mama. And that's just what it was. So then it was just like the whole getting, not the whole, but the whole getting on live. I don't get on live and talk about people because I'm just going to type how I feel. And that's just going to eat you up. So she was just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like recruiting people that she know didn't like me to join her in the foolishness, and that's basically what it was like. And then it was just aired out who I was talking to, and it's just like, so yeah, the whole ganging up. I don't know, it don't take that many people of y'all to talk about one person. And I was clocking everybody to see clock, receipt. Like, you just can't win when it come to me. Like, I'm just too real of a person. Okay, cool. So that ended up happening. They chose their side. Okay, y'all is now ex out of my life. Y'all on her side. You know what I'm saying? Be cool with her and the other people who you recruited. So, me and the girl never ended up fighting, y'all. Like, I guess she wanted to fight or thought like the sister and her was gonna jump me or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what their thought process was. I'm just going off what I was thinking. But mainly because, girl, you live in a gated community. There's a freaking officer in the front. Like, you have to be, like, buzzed in. It's like, just be for real. And plus, I'm not going nowhere to fight nobody. Like, if I'm on your property, you have every right to shoot and kill me, defend yourself. So I was thinking logically at that point, like, come on now. So, yeah, we never ended up fighting. I did see her again and want to fight. She didn't want to fight then. She asked me at a park. She never came to the park, so we just never ended up fighting. Like, it's done. I'm not a bully. I'm not going to fight you over no man that I don't want or whatever. But clearly she wants him. They did ended up getting together, which I just think is just still nasty. And just shows that you have no self-love for yourself, because at the end of the day, okay, if you claim it was a mistake, you would never kept doing it, whether me and him was together or not. That's just, I don't know. What y'all think? I feel like you don't love yourself enough either way to be fucking on your friend, baby daddy, and I just feel like that was nasty or whatever. It just shows how person you is, like, just no self-love. Or you want in my life. I don't know. But I do let my daughter see her sister. She do know her sister. She love her sister. When she go with her dad, you know, she see her sister. Like, I was always for the kids. Like, that would be very weird for two kids to have the same dad but don't know each other and they live in the same city. Like, come on now. But after that situation, y'all, I was blessed. Like, I ended up getting my own apartment. You know, I was able to have my daughter her own room, her own bathroom. Like, that's something like I always wanted while I was with him. But he was clearly it was meant for us not to, you know, progress that far. Lesson learned here: don't bring nobody around my man. Don't post my man. Don't post my man do for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all.
Y'all, this story is also crazy, just like a lot of other ones. Like, how y'all kept telling her what she should have done, what she shouldn't do, and it was her feelings involved. and it was a child that was being brought to this world by two people that supposedly had loved her or cared for her, and she was always with and considered her friends, best friend, boyfriend, whatever. And y'all expected her not to be in her feelings, be upset, be angry, even after she wanted to be grown about it because she knew that both girls were sisters. Y'all still like was literally playing in her face. Like, if she was fine with it after a while, why wasn't you telling her, oh, I'm going to a doctor's appointment? You was supposed to have your daughter, but sneaky and asking her to keep your daughter when you supposed to have your daughter going to doctor's appointments. Like, what is it to hide? Like, if y'all just gonna be cordial and it only happened like twice, like I'm not understanding. But then you turn around and like have her thinking that you want to work on your family and be back together and stuff, but that was not the case. It's embarrassing that your child's father slash was boyfriend now have your friend impregnated, and y'all like over there like a happy family too. Like it's just weird. Thank God she decided to move on, to get out of the drama and to leave whatever it was alone. So you guys, like, hopefully like her new relationship bring her happiness, and the beautiful little girl gets to meet her sibling if she haven't already. You guys, be careful who your friends are, who your boyfriends are, who anybody is around you, because these people definitely want to walk in your shoes, and then you find out later on that this is definitely the case. It's just sad. You guys, don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Over here we do reaction videos and also talk crime. So have a blessed day. Peace.